Many college students shudder at the thought of an 8 a.m. class. 8 a.m. classes seem to be the most hated classes. For some students, 8 a.m.s are the banes of their existence. Others would even say they would rather die than take an 8 a.m. class. I mean, I can totally relate. Having an 8 a.m. lab dismissal has been a struggle. Hearing the unbearable sound of an alarm go off at 7:30 a.m. is the last thing college students want to hear at such an ungodly hour. College students are one of the most sleep-deprived populations. After a long night of cramming for an exam or finishing up an essay, being able to sleep in is a necessity. Therefore, 8 a.m. classes should be banned at all colleges and universities. Delaying the start time for classes later than 8 a.m. is one solution to tackle sleep deprivation among college students. College is filled with many late nights. The majority of students do not get enough sleep at night and have abnormal sleeping patterns. Having an 8 a.m. class only worsens the situation. According to a study and survey conducted by the American College Health Association, only 11% of American college students sleep well, and 40% of students feel well rested only 2 days per week. Students with 8 a.m. classes will be able to sleep longer if these classes did not exist, helping to combat the issue. Many college students are barely able to stay awake and function properly during 8 a.m. classes and would rather skip class to sleep in. According to a study ran by professors at the University of Nevada, Reno, and Open University, at 8 a.m. when most colleges start classes, students were at nearly half the functionality they'd be at if classes started around 11 a.m. The National Sleep Foundation suggests that students get between 7 and 9 hours of sleep per night. However, college students sleep an average of 6 to 7 hours a night. Defenders of these early classes believe that getting up early actually makes students more motivated and productive for the rest of the day. But how is it possible that students are so productive early in the morning when they are so tired and sleep deprived? Along with being one of the most sleep deprived populations, college students are also one of the most stressed. Many college students stress out about working hard and getting exceptional grades while trying to maximize the amount of time that they can sleep. School can become so demanding and stressful that many students feel like there is always more work to do. Stress and sleep deprivation are dependent on each other. This vicious cycle can be very detrimental to both a student's mental and physical health. Most students go right back to sleep after class if they are lucky enough to not have any other early morning classes.
I think 8 a.m.s are bad because students already have to stay up really late at night to finish work, and then when they have to get up early for class, then they're extremely tired. That leads to worse work, not being able to pay attention in class. It just creates a bad cycle.
Lake Superior State University has changed the start time for classes to 9 a.m., and Duke University earliest classes now start at 8:30 a.m. Other universities and colleges need to follow in their footsteps. Making the earliest classes start even an hour later permits students to get an extra hour of sleep. That extra hour of sleep could be what a student needs to be well rested and ready to learn to their full potential. Getting a sufficient amount of sleep will enhance a student's health and allow them to excel academically. Therefore, it's time to put 8 a.m. classes to rest once and for all.